Demi Moore's challenging and rewarding journey in The Substance. Demi Moore's latest film, The Substance, has marked a significant return to form for the actress, showcasing a role that has been both rewarding and challenging, both on and off screen. In this poignant narrative, Moore plays Elisabeth, an actress whose career takes a harsh turn when she is abruptly fired from her long-running fitness show at the age of 50, labeled as too old to be considered desirable in a youth-obsessed industry. This profound loss sends her on a quest to reclaim her youth through a revolutionary but perilous drug that allows her to produce a younger version of herself, portrayed by Margaret Qualley. However, this seemingly miraculous solution comes at a gruesome cost, as the storyline delves deep into themes of identity and self-worth. Moore reflected on the intensity of the film's production, describing it as very raw, very vulnerable, yet also liberating. In an interview with The Guardian, she shared, "I had less pressure than Margaret because she had the added pressure to look amazing. I degrade throughout the movie, and I knew going in that I wasn't going to be shot in the most glamorous way or with the edges softened, in fact, the opposite. But there was something freeing about that. This raw portrayal starkly contrasts with Hollywood's typical glamour, allowing for an unfiltered exploration of aging and beauty." The film intricately weaves the lives of Moore's character and Qualley's younger version, who share a unique arrangement where they alternate dominance every week. However, the plot thickens when Qualley's character begins to resist returning to her older self, leading to Moore's physical degradation into a state that is almost unrecognizable. To embody this transformation, Moore underwent extensive physical alterations through grotesque prosthetics and daring full frontal nudity, pushing her own boundaries and confronting personal insecurities during the filming process. The Substance took a toll on Moore's health. She revealed to the Los Angeles Times that during her first week off from filming, where only Qualley was working, she developed shingles and lost about 20 pounds. This commitment to the role showcases the psychological and physical challenges actresses face, particularly when grappling with their own perceptions of beauty and self-worth. Moore has candidly discussed how the extremes both she and her character endure reflect the film's central themes, namely, the painful pursuit of perfection and the self-inflicted harm stemming from societal pressures. "What really struck me was the harsh violence against oneself. It's not what's being done to you, it's what we do to ourselves," she noted, emphasizing the film's deep dive into the psyche and the internal dialogues that amplify the narrative's body horror elements. In her conversations with various media outlets, Moore elaborated on the societal pressures surrounding beauty, particularly for women as they age. She pointed out that while these pressures may be less overt than in the past, they are insidious and pervasive. She remarked, "There's a line in the film that says your desirability as a woman is done with your fertility, which for me, again, it's a perception that's been bought into, but it doesn't make it the truth." With a career spanning decades, Moore has navigated the tumultuous waters of Hollywood while grappling with her own body image issues, rising to fame in the 1980s with iconic films like St. Elmo's Fire and becoming a box office powerhouse with hits such as Ghost and A Few Good Men. She has always been at the forefront of industry discussions about beauty and desirability. In her memoir, Inside Out, she reflected on her personal struggles with body image, which included extreme dieting and exercise regimens, revealing a life punctuated by the quest for an unattainable ideal. Throughout her career, Moore often faced harsh scrutiny regarding her body, particularly during the 1990s when she took on roles in films like Striptease and posed nude for Vanity Fair. She has acknowledged that many of these choices stem from her own insecurities and the desire to confront the negative perceptions surrounding her body. "One of the biggest misconceptions about me is that I love my body," she admitted in a recent interview. "The reality is, so much of it was me calling in certain projects that would give me an opportunity to help me overcome insecurities about my body." As the first woman to be the highest-paid actress in Hollywood, Moore's achievements were often overshadowed by critical backlash. She recalled the mixed reception of Striptease and G.I. Jane, feeling as though she had betrayed both men and women with her choices. Despite this, she refuses to take the criticism personally, viewing it as part of the broader narrative of female empowerment and equality in Hollywood. The intense scrutiny surrounding her body continued into the 2000s, including a notable appearance in Charlie's Angels 2 Full Throttle, where she donned a bikini at 40. Moore expressed feelings of displacement during this period, caught between the youthful roles she once inhabited and the motherly figures that the industry was now beginning to associate with her. "I didn't feel like I didn't belong. It's more like I felt that feeling of, I'm not 20, I'm not 30, but I wasn't yet what they perceived as a mother," she shared. While Moore's career has continued to evolve, she has experienced a notable shift in public perception and her relationship with her work. She clarified that she doesn't see her role in The Substance as a comeback, but rather a continuation of her journey as an actress. It's not like I've really left to come back, she told The Guardian. She candidly reflected on her career trajectory, pondering whether her acting journey was complete. Following the film's premiere at the Cannes Film Festival, which was met with a rousing 5-minute standing ovation, Moore expressed newfound appreciation for herself and her body after the filming process. It's not hugely different before and after, but it gave me a greater appreciation for myself as I am, she explained. In her exploration of aging and identity, Moore has embraced the notion of rewriting her own narrative. One of the biggest themes of my career is challenging preconceived ideas and limitations. I'm at a point where I'm writing my own story, as opposed to my story being dictated to me based on my age, she declared. With a growing sense of independence as her children have grown, she finds herself excited about redefining her path and exploring new opportunities. Moore concluded with a hopeful outlook, stating, "To me, this is the most exciting time of my life. It is. I feel like my children are grown. I have the most independence and autonomy to really redefine where I want to go. I don't know what that looks like or where it is, but I'm just excited to be living in it." The Substance, which is now in theaters, offers a compelling glimpse into not only Moore's artistry but also the deeper issues of societal expectations and personal liberation that resonate across generations.